Hello everyone, welcome back to Study with Nandu, and this is another lecture on the subject of human resource management. So in today's session we are going to learn about training in human resource management. Okay, so what we will be learning, training in human resource management. So in this video we will be discussing about training definition, its need and its process. So definition, need of training and process of training. So let's get started. So let us understand the definition of training first. Okay, so this is not a new word, right? Training is not a new word. We will be listening this word in our day-to-day life. Yes. So let us see the definition first. Training can be defined as a systematic process to enhance a specific skill, desired behavior, and knowledge of employees which are necessary for performing job efficiently. So training begins soon after the induction process, right? So in the last video we have discussed about induction, right? So after induction the next step is training, and it's for a short period of time. So this is not a longer period, it's a short period of time. It is essential for the growth of organization as well as for the employees. So now imagine you have joined a new company today. Okay, so you have joined a new company and you don't know how to use their software or machines or computers, right, in that particular company. So what will you do? You will be sitting silently, right? You don't know how to use it. So at that moment what company organization managers will do or your colleagues will do, they will teach you, right, how to use it and all. Yes, so that teaching process is called training. Fine. So in human resource management, training means a process of improving employees knowledge, skills and behavior so they can perform their current job effectively. Okay, fine. So training is not just a class. Okay, it's not a class, it's a planned effort by the organization to make employees more capable. Okay, so it helps them understand their job properly, perform their task well, okay, understand their job and meet the company goals. Fine. For example, suppose the company introduced a new accounting software. Okay, so the company has introduced a new accounting software. So we don't know how to use it. Yes, employees, those who are working in that particular company, don't know how to use it, right? So what they'll do, they'll provide a 2 days training or 2 days workshop for the employees to learn the software, how to use it. Yes, so that process is called as training. Yes, where employees are taught new skills to perform better. That's called training. Hope you understand the definition of training. Yes. So now let's see what the author Edwin B. Flippo and Dale Speech has given the definition of training. So according to Edwin B. Flippo, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skill of an employee for doing a particular job. So Flippo means that training help employees become better at what they already do it. Okay, so it's an act of increasing the knowledge and skill of the employee. Fine. Now, according to Dale S. Beach, it's a training is the organized procedure by which people learn knowledge and or skill for a definite purpose. Obviously, same meaning. Okay. So what this Edwin B. Flippo has been told, the same thing Dale S. Beach, the same meaning here. So, I mean, same meaning, but the saying is different. Okay. Next. Now, training is one of the most important function of human resource management. Yes, because it means helping employees learn the skills, knowledge, and behavior they need to perform their job effectively. Yes, but why do organization actually need training? Why do they need it? Yes, so now let us understand the need of training. Okay, let us look one by one reason here. First one is to improve performance and productivity. Okay, so the very basic purpose of every organization is the long-term survival in the market. Yes, but the organizational survival is dependent and influenced by many factors. Yes, so they need to adopt to the changes which are going in the market, right? So the productivity of the organization can only be increased if the employees are capable enough to contribute to the innovative practices of the organization. What the organization is getting adoptive, that the employee need to adopt it, then only it will be a plus point for them. Yes, so training help employees do their job more effectively, increasing overall productivity and efficiency in the organization. Hope you understand. Next is technical progress. See, nowadays organizations are updating themselves in the field of technology, in the field of mechanization, computerization. Yes, on the regular basis they are being updated. Yes, so the organization will not adopt the, see, if the organization will not adopt to the modern system of working, they will be responsible for their own loss. Yes, so on the other hand, technology alone will not work here. Okay, for better result, the people who are going to utilize the technology for the betterment, they need to have enough knowledge and skill to perform it. Yes, so training is the only method by which we can upgrade the skill of such people. Got it? Next is to increase motivation and morale. When employees are trained, they feel valued and confident in their roles, obviously, right? So now they know how the software works, they can do their work confidently and also efficiently. So this will automatically lead to the job satisfaction. Yes. Next is to prepare for higher responsibility. So the organization will also provide training for existing employee at a time to time so that the employees can get ready for the higher level of job in the organization. So if we talk about organization hierarchy, you see, from low level to we have a top level, or we can say high level management, right? So the employee will not work all the time at one position, right? He wants to get promoted, he wants to move to the higher level step by step. Yes, so he wishes to get promoted to higher level of jobs. Yes, right. So the skills required to get promoted will be trained by the employees of the organizations. Got it. Next is to reduce error and accidents. See, when employees are not trained, they may do their task incorrectly. Yes, they might damage machines or make wrong entries or even hurt themselves if it's like a factory one. Okay, so proper training will teach them the right way to work safely and accurately. Now let us take an example to understand this. Let us take a factory example. If a factory worker doesn't know how to operate a machine, yes, he could press the wrong button, right, which leads to a breakdown or injury. Yes, but if he's trained properly, he'll handle the machine safely and correctly. Yes, and if you take an office example, okay, in an office, if an employee is not trained on any accounting software, he might enter wrong financial data. Yes, which could lead to a big losses of the organization. Yes, so training reduces such costly error and accidents. Fine. Next, match job criteria with employee specification. So an employee may not fulfill the exact requirement of the job and the organization. He may be qualified enough when it comes to the respective degree or experience, but the requirement of the organization may vary from the existing skill of the employee. Yes, and the required skill of the organization. Okay, so the employees will be given training to fulfill those gap between the uh, actual performance and the desired performance. Okay, so this wide gap so that the employees are able to perform their duties efficiently. Got it? So just it's like training builds the gap between the skills of the employee, which is the actual skill what he have plus what organization needs. Okay, so this builds the gap. Training builds a gap between these two things. Hope you guys understand the need of training. So the next topic is process of training. Okay, so the training process in HRM refers to the systematic series of steps that ensures employees receive the right training at the right time to improve their performance. See, training doesn't happen randomly. Okay, so now just you have joined the company, now let's get trained. It's not like that. It's not happen just randomly. It's a planned process. Okay, just like cooking a dish step by step, right? We don't directly add all the ingredients at a time, right? When we cook, we add them one by one, seeing the flavor and all. Yes, same way HR follows a proper process to train employees effectively. So the training process of HRM has five main steps. Okay, first is assessment of training needs, next assessment of organizational objectives, next designing the training program, execution of training program, and evaluation of results. Now let us understand one by one in detail. First one is assessment of training needs. So let us understand this first. This is the first and most important step in the training process. In this step, we can identify who needs training, what kind of training is needed to them, and why it is needed. So it's a justification for investment in training. Fine. So this is the starting point of the training program. And it's a very important because many organizations spend a lot of money on various training and development courses, right? So but spending a lot of money is wasteless until the management is aware about the need of this training program. See, if the organization provide training to certain employees which they're already aware of that particular skill, then there is no use in training them on particular skill, right, which they already know. Yes, that means the organization is not investing on employees, they are wasting the money, they are wasting the cost. Yes, right? So if they provide training to employees which they don't know, and on the other hand the organization needs that particular skill to perform job, then the training will be useful to both employees and the organization. So before starting the training, HR should understand who needs training, what kind of training should be given, and why it is needed to employees. This is very important. Okay, so in short I can say that Who, just ignore my writing, okay, who, what, and why. Three W's. Okay, let's take three W's here. Who, what kind of training, and why it is. In this step, we will be identifying this three. Okay, got it? Next, second one is setting training objectives. Organization should be clear about their business goals and strategies. These objectives tells us what the trainees should be able to do after the training. The ultimate goal of this step is to bridge the gap between current and desired performance. See, step 2 is all about setting the training objectives. Whenever we start any work, the first thing which comes in your mind is why we are doing it, right? And what is the objective behind it. So once we know what's needed, we set a clear goals, means like what employees should be able to do after training. For example, if there is a job opening on particular skill, say Java, okay, say it's Java, and there is a new employee who joined the company. He had the knowledge on Java but doesn't know how to implement in that particular organization. Then you must train that employee on Java skills so that they will be good fit for that particular job. So this is setting training objectives. Okay, next, third one is designing the training program. Once the goal of the training series are established, the process of training design start. In this step, HR design decides how the training will be conducted, like the content, methods, duration, trainers, resources are planned. So the methods of training are on-the-job training and off-the-job training. So after the assessment of training needs and selection of objectives, you must choose a suitable training method. Okay. For this, the most experienced candidate or for the most experienced instructor are hired. Okay. So who deliver a proper content to the trainees that may be required within the program. So in this step, we get the details such as what is the need of this training, how this training is beneficial to them, what impact this training does on the skill improvement. Okay. So you need to choose a right method to train the employees. There are two methods actually, on the job and off the job. So this is on the job and off the job training. So we will be discussing this topic, that methods of training topic, in the next video clearly. Okay. So this is the method of training. Next is execution of training program. So after designing the training program, it's the time for the execution of this program. Finally, the program is conducted under the guidance of an expert. Trainers deliver sessions, demonstrations, workshop to employees. Before that, the trainer should have a good communication and creative skills. See, after designing the training program, it is the time for the execution. Okay, so if we have just what we have what's the first step? Need of the training program. Next is setting the objectives. What next is design. Now we are So next is we are designing it, right? So after designing the training program, it is the time for the execution. We have designed it, we are executing it. And the fourth step is executing. So after designing the training program, it is a time for the execution of the program. So how we can execute? By arranging all necessary resources such as venue, trainers, audio, video props, trainees, etc. Right? You need to look out what various resources are required to train employees, right? To perform this training program, organization has to search for a common place where the employees can be called and gathered in one place. And the arrangements are done such as timings, space, all these arrangements are being done. So this is like something like action stage, okay, where the actual training takes place, okay, where employees practice, participate, and learn the new skills. Got it? Next is evaluation of results. Evaluation results mainly ensure whether the training process has proved to be useful to the employees as well as the organization or not. We check whether the training objectives were achieved and whether the employees performance improved or not. See, after training, it's important to measure its effectiveness. Okay, so many organizations invest a lot of money on training and development process, right? Now, in this last step, we check whether the training objectives were achieved or not, and also whether employees' performance are improved or not. Yes, the results have a great impact on the productivity of the organization. So therefore, evaluation of training is necessary. So this result, whatever we get, this result ensures whether the training process has proved to be useful to the employees as well as to the organization or not. We can evaluate the training by taking test or by taking quiz methods and observation of the job performance. Okay, by observing it or by giving the feedback forms to the participants and supervisors. Yes, so these are some methods to evaluate it. Got it? So these are the process of training. So friends, the training process is like a continuous cycle. Okay, so first is we have identified, next is plan, next is design, implement, evaluate. So Effective training helps both employees and the organizations to grow together. Okay, so this is a cycle. Hope you understand it clearly. So if you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more easy HRM and MBA lessons. And comment below what topic you would like me to explain next. Fine. So let's wind up this video and continue in the next part. Thanks for watching and I hope you found this lesson helpful. Thank you so much.